Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to do three things. Number one, I'm going to show you how to change your password. Number two, I'm going to show you how to delete a user account. And number three, I'm going to show you how to create a user account. So as you can see, I'm already signed into the dashboard. And to change the password to our user account, all you have to do is hover over here on the left where it says users, and you could either click users or click all users, and it'll bring up the list of all the users. And you'll see that once I hover over the account that I want to work with, a link appears that says edit. See? So I can click edit or click the name, and it'll take me to the user profile where I can make changes to this user. And if I scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says new password, this is where we would change our password. You'll enter in the new password 2 times. So I'm just going to enter in that password, click update profile, and it'll show you a message up here. It says profile has been updated, and we have just changed our password. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out of this account. And before starting this video, I created another user account that I'm going to log into now so that I can show you how to delete the account that we just changed the password to. All right, so if you watched the installation video, when I created the user account under the username admin, I mentioned that's probably the very worst username you want to have. You don't want to have admin as your username. The reason being is it's one of the first options that someone who's trying to access your website, trying to hack your site, or for other reasons trying to get in that's not supposed to be there, it's one of the first options that they're going to try when they're trying to guess your username is admin. So you don't want to have admin as your username. If you have already set up your user account and you set it up under admin, then you want to go ahead and create another user that has administrative privileges under a different username, and then you want to come back in like we're going to do right now and remove the account that is set up with the username admin. So I have already created my other user, and I'll show you how to do that after I delete this one. But right now we're going to remove the user account under the username admin. So I'm going to come back over here to users. I'm going to select it. And now you notice when I hover over admin, not only does there a link appear that says edit, now I have the option to delete it. See, when you are logged in the account, you can't delete it. So you have to log out and create another admin account in order to delete. So now I'm going to select delete, and it's going to take me to this page here. And it's going to ask me a couple of questions, okay? Because let's say this isn't the beginning of your blog. Let's say you have a blog that, you know, you've posted 5 or 6 articles to that were attributed to the user that you're about to delete. This is basically asking, what do you want to do with the posts that were posted by this user? We can either delete all those posts. So when we delete the user, we're going to delete any posts that were added by the user, or we can attribute that post to another user on our blog. And in this case, since I have an alternative account, I'm going to attribute all posts to this user and then click confirm deletion. All right, so now when it refreshes and it shows me my list of users, you can see that admin is no longer there. The only account that's there now is the second administrative account that I created. Now, to create an account, really simple, you just select add new right here. Okay, you could also, from the nav bar on the left, under users, you can select add new from there as well, and it will take you to the same page. And this is where you would add a new user. The only 2 requirements, or actually 3, is you have to have a username, you have to have an email, and you have to put in a password. So let's create a new user. And let me back up here. When you create your username, try to create a username that is not going to be guessable. Okay, I know we like to create usernames that are easy for us to remember, but what you probably want to do is create a text file, like a notepad file, and you want to copy your username and password and save it. Okay, you don't want a guessable username. You don't want an easy username. You want to try to make it difficult for someone to be able to access your site. So one of the things that I like to do, and actually I like to go to a website, but I'll show you that in another video. But let's say, let's do some, let's say I'm going to do a capital and a lowercase, throw in an underscore, user dot, you know, profile. You know, so, you know, it looks kind of funky. Okay, and want to put in an email, put in an email account that I never use for this video, and we're going to do a password. Same thing with your password. You want to kind of make it funky, like the username. Okay, when you add a user, this is where you can set their role, whether the user is going to be a subscriber, meaning they can just basically read your content. An administrator gives them access to all levels of your website. An editor, author, or contributor. Now these, an editor and an author and contributor, they have a little bit more access than a subscriber because they can actually edit posts and articles, they can publish articles, and they can contribute content, stuff like that. So you would select the role, and if you're getting rid of your admin user account, then you want to create another administrative account to replace that, okay? And if you check right here, this will send the password to the email that you put in here automatically once you add the user. So if you want to have a record of your password outside of, you know, Notepad, like I just recommended, if you check this box, WordPress will email you your details for this profile, so you'll have it saved in your email, and then you just click add user. Oh, I forgot about that. My bad. I had the exclamation point in the username. You can't have the special characters in the username. Feel free to have the special characters in the password, but in the username, letters, numbers, and underscores and periods are okay, but like the exclamation point, @ symbol, stuff like that, stay clear of that in the username. So let's, oh goodness, go through this again. Hey, Schreiber. All right, so you can see that I have a new user account added here, and that's basically all there is to it.